If you ask anyone, any technology, HR technology leader who's had a system for a year or two, are you getting the most out of a solution you've got? Invariably, the answer is no. I think I'm probably using less than 50% of it. Yeah. And to me, that's a tragedy, right? So we spend all this time and energy and effort getting to go live, and then we walk away from the solution and it starts to die on the vine. We have another catch cry. We say these solutions are not set and forget. You can't just turn it on and walk away. You've got to continue to invest in it and keep it aligned with your business. HR is going to change. Your process is going to change. It's going to evolve. These systems continue to change and evolve. There's new releases every 3 to 4 months, 6 months in some organisations, but they bring out new releases all the time. So, if you don't look at that for 2 years, you could be complaining, saying, this solution doesn't do this, that and the other. And then it's brought out all this new fantastic technology which would have enabled you to address the issue that you've got. So we see that time and time again. And largely it's a result of organisations not being focused on the post-go-live part of the journey.
Yeah.
And so we've been really focused, particularly over the last couple of years, on helping customers to get set up, right? So make sure that they've got people allocated to roles and responsibilities that are not about managing the implementation, but about managing the solution.
Sure.
What are we doing with support requests that are coming in? The vendors will support you a bit, but you've really got to manage these solutions yourselves.
Of course.
That's the beauty of the cloud.
Yeah.
What are you doing with change requests that are coming in from the business? If you don't support and manage the change requests that come in, very quickly the business is going to lose faith in the solution. They're going to say, this thing's not right for us. HR don't know what they're doing. Some organisations give that over IT, but IT don't have the HR knowledge to manage this part of it properly. So it's really important that you've got people in those roles and have the skills that can manage these solutions in that way. The integrations, again, they're not set and forget. They continue to evolve. The way you use the solution, the way that new releases come out, you need to keep checking those integrations are working. There's obviously security issues with integrations. There's analytics side of things. You want to continue to evolve the analytics and provide the business with more support to consume those analytics. And just by giving managers self-service on those analytics doesn't mean they're going to use them. They need to understand how to use them. And that's HR's job. That's great. We're moving into higher value add environment. So, these are all things that are part of getting set up, and we call this the transition period. It's very hard even if you've identified it in the implementation or pre-implementation, it's very hard to get your team up to speed to manage all these things from day one. Fantastic if you can, but generally it takes somewhere between 3, 6, 12 months post go live in this transition period to really get the skills up and get the systems and processes working around managing the solution properly, such that you can then start to say, hand on heart, we've got as high user adoption as we possibly could. We know that everyone's using this tool as well as all the functionality that we want them to. Now we can really start to optimise this solution ourselves and bring in other value-added solutions or processes that enable us to take it all to the next level. So this post-go-live period, doesn't just happen on its own. It's really, we're encouraging our customers to think of this period as and this is probably not a lot of people want to hear this if they're in the middle of their project, but it's an extension of your implementation project.
Sure.
For a period of probably 6 to 12 months to really get yourself established with milestones, just like a project, managing it, continuing to manage it as a project. Don't let the people who are involved in the project move on. Keep them involved until you get to that point where you've got full user adoption and you can rely on the analytics that come out of the solution.